Hey, you, person who's been feeling off lately. Come here to me. Come here. I have something to tell you. I have something to tell you. Bestie, we're in full swing seasonal depression, okay? You're valid, alright? You're valid. I need you to know that. Make sure you're drinking today. Make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you're eating at least twice today. And it has to be a calorie-dense meal, preferably, okay? And on top of that, I know you have a bunch of projects in your docket, and that's so valid and so good for you. And also, you have all this work lined up. Let's focus on doing the things that we can instead of making new projects to try to push through to the end of the year, and then you feel miserable because you didn't get that project done by some hypothetical deadline you made up. Babes, everything in life, it doesn't have to be quick. You can take your time. That's the entire point. Take your time. Do you. But for real though, this is a really difficult time of year, especially with those who have CPTSD or PTSD in general from dealing with not so great issues from childhood up until now. This time of year is like really heavily focused on remembering things that a lot of us sometimes don't want to remember, or reminds us of the family that we don't have, or the family that we do have but isn't really functioning, and it's difficult to really navigate those feelings. And sitting alone on Christmas is not that great, but you know, it happens. The point that I want to get to, bestie, I think we all need to slow down. I think we need to focus on what we can do, okay? And I think we also need to remember to have fun where we can. I don't care if it's just getting a hot chocolate with a candy cane. I don't mind if it's drinking jasmine tea while watching a Yule log burn, or maybe it's gathering around a menorah with you and your roommate and doing Hanukkah stuff. It can be celebrating other things too. There's hundreds of other religions that all center around this time of year, and if you don't believe in religions, that's completely valid too, but the closeness is pretty ingrained in our society that Christmas is a time for family and for friends and for coming together. And what do you do when you don't have that? You cope. You find the little things. If it's watching a show you loved, if it's baking cookies, if it's making a specific meal a specific night of December, you know what I mean? You can't let this stuff eat you whole. I'm being so serious. The best way to cope with trauma and stuff through the holidays is to really not think about it, or at least not try to do anything. This doesn't mean that you need to start 50 million new projects. Don't do that to yourself, but finish the ones you can, all right? Love yourself, respect yourself. Make sure you eat today. Make sure you drink today. I hope this helped in some type of way. Just know you're not alone at the end of this. You're not alone. I go through it too. I love you all. I'll see you all later. Bye.